Alright. Well, my room looks like fucking garbage. What's going on? Hello? Wait, what the fuck is going on? What source is that even? Okay. What the fuck? Alright. Alright, we're professionals, okay? We know what we're fucking doing. I know what I'm at. Trust. Alright, the challenge should be amazed. Should be amazed. Yes, it should be amazed. The challenge should be working now. Also, what even was that? Well, you are German. That kind of comes with the territory. Unfortunately. What's going on here? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you are very, very welcome to Elden Ring Fight Night number 7. I think it's 7. I hope it's 7. We got there close enough either way. But yes, it's tourney time. And I'm playing in it after my victory in my own tournament yesterday. Los Pablos, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you, bestie. You're a legend. Who's here? I love you, Bia. I love Bia. Stillo. Sasso. Best caster for real. On God. So true, Umphy. So frickin' true, Umphy. But we have a wonderful little tournament going on here today. Just a little round robin bracket. Nice, chill time. It is going to be myself versus QSO. So let me just at him real quick. Fight Night PC. Okay, there we go. At QSO. There we go. Just call me. Alright, love. Then I can be condescendingly misogynistic towards you, so it all kind of works out, right? Oh, Captain Ecto, thank you for the fucking subscribe. I appreciate you. Legend. If you look at all the channel artwork except the funny ones, it's probably my very dear Dan. That's probably who it is, all things considered. Hope everyone had a good time. Didn't drink too much yesterday. For the Yanks who were off for... I know I would have. Alright! We have myself and Kiwasao. Wow. Wow. Let's fucking go. Look at him. Look at him. There we go. We fixed it. Alright. Alright, let's go. There we go. Into your corner, bestie. There you go. Alright. So I'm using broads today for a laugh. I usually don't. I usually go carrions, nobles. But I said for the absolute shits and giggles. I'd use these and see what happens. Oh, he's on TS. On fork, bestie. Oh my god, the backswing actually nearly hit. Get a little bit of a dead angle there. No, we're on the higher power level rule set this time. Okay. That is the wrong helmet. My god, these things are fucking short. Oh, we're back up to full. I love goat skin. Almost spaced it. Jesus, these things are short. I think that would have been a punish on nobles. Good roll. Proud of Starm. Little bit of a cheeky hit there. We're good. $300. Stam management is absolute garbo. Don't know why he went for that jump there. Okay, we got the backswing. Good rollout. GG's Kibasau. Okay, Jesus. Well, at least that was less torturous than fighting that on Halberd. I'll give it that much. Jesus. Holy shit. Cool. Alright, we take those. No, that is the wrong button. That is very much the wrong button, Enda. The next time around we'll be moving on to the lower power level rule set, I think. I kind of want to have a look at both rule sets on PSN and PC. Bro needs to lock in. I mean, Kiwasau has taken stocks off me pretty frequently when I'm on Halberd on TS. I don't know why he's not going for those rolling attacks. Oh. Okay, we got a little bit of that back. Oh! Get out of the corner, please. Almost got that roll catch there. We're about even. My god, these things are so tiny! I need to watch my stam here. I'm playing this far too recklessly. Whew! GG's! 2-0. Actually need to refresh my greases. Yeah, I find that he's not playing in a way that abuses the fact that my L1 presses are so fucking short. He's playing far too close. Oh wait, what am I doing here? Here we go. Let's start the fight. The old school way. Speaking of greases. Oh wait, I never physicked. I'm an idiot. Please walk into my L1s. I'd love you for it. Let me get my stand back up. This isn't doing very good. Look at that, the Lionels. My man. No backswing. I'm low on stam. That was my win con and I fucking lost it. You overextended into PSSS. You hate to see it. Now he's playing pretty good. Alright, we've evened it out a small bit. Backswing, yes. No? Rodent Snipe? What's up, dude? How goes it, duder? No backswing, but I get a little bit of HP back, so that means that's worth it again. What's up, duder? All is going really good. We're just doing a small little round robin bracket. We do these weekly, so I might go on to other games at some point. He almost did what he usually does. I have to play this long neutral here. Got him. GG's QSO. G fucking G's, dude. End of the lion. Whew. Alright, I can actually talk to you again. How was your stream, Rodin? What did you get up to? What is PSCS? Power Stance, Curve Sword, and yeah, there's a few other ones. Yeah, and also look at how garbage this fucking R2 is. It doesn't even have all that much Phantom for it, which is really, really bad for it. Also, Dark Souls 3, I will never Elden. No, it's okay. Everyone finds their favorite jank. Alright, who's up next? So, that was a 3-0 sweep for end of the. And then it's Engi versus Blue Noctara. So let me just at both of the players. At Blue. At Engi. Up. Alright, cool beans. Let me get my scripts and everything set up here as well. Yeah, I'll always have a fondness for DS3, Rodent. But I struggle to play it these days. I've put too many hours in. Although with Assassin back playing again, it's actually kind of nice. I might do something for the game again. Cool, so let's go here. So it's Blue versus Engi. So we'll go Blue for Blue Noctara. And on the second now, folks. Blue in blue. Flame in red. How do I spell his name again? What the fuck? E-N-G-Y-I. G-Y-I. I think that's spelled correctly. I think. E-I-N-G-Y-I. Yes, indeed. Okay, cool. Close enough. Alright, folks. Let's just take a quick peek at the builds. I don't like the Warhawk Talon. Love. I don't know it at all. What did you say? I was wondering the other day your name would play. Yes, End of the Lion. It is actually my name. Yes, real. You figured it out. I'm proud of you, Rodent. Alright, looking at the builds here. We have 50 strength here from the side of Blue Noctara. 46 endurance versus Engi. I think I'm pronouncing that properly with the Arcane build. Using the Whip Off Dag. Both occult, I think. Interesting. Alright. Both of our players are in. And then a 3, 2, 1. Ole! And there we have it. We are going to see the physics, folks. I'm going to take a sip myself. As you see that poison mist come out here on the side of the Wakizashi. But the whip, getting some decent damage in there. Engi has yet to be hit yet, as we do see him chill out here in neutral. Looking at this here, we are going to see Blue go for that off-axe here, which might make this a little bit more difficult. But Engi here is doing a very good job here of just keeping those keep-outs. Obviously here, the bleed proc from Kilo. Oh dear. And the off-axe into that L1, R1, L1. Very nice stuff. Goes for that empty jump there over the top there. Good rollout though, but we do see here those staggers in here, and unfortunately, if we take any more of that, but a beautiful strafe here. Getting that nice little hit here. Blue Noctara not quite sure what to do. So we do see that L1 come out there. Into the whip and the bleed proc. And our first time competitor takes the first stock by the looks of things. God damn. Very, very nice work here. The whip, ladies and gentlemen. The whip. Clean, very, very clean, Jintoro. It was actually really nice to watch. Very, very clean fight indeed. Whip him good as we see the swap over onto the Shamshir here from the side of Blue Noctara. Definitely a good idea as we crack on now with this next round. Allez! As we do see the physics. As we do see Janat neutral. Two-handed Wakizashi here coming out from the side of Engi. Obviously the Sacred Blade there on the side of Blue Noctara here is a good play as well. One of these setups does have an unreactable though. The Wakizashi here. And obviously the whip there is going to be able to punish those early rollouts as well. But the spinning slash. Good rollout there from Engi. And the screams of defiance about to come out, but unfortunately not able to do it as Blue Noctara is going to take another little bit of damage. But that off Wakizashi getting more on the spinning slash. Stuck up again in the corner, but Engi manages to get out. And that good little bit of keep out on those rollouts with the whip R1 is actually pretty damn good. Goes over for the scythe. Not going for the regular scythe on an arcane build might actually be a bit of a mistake as the bleed proc is going to be rolled there from the side of Blue. Jump R1 over the top there, but unfortunately it's not going to land here for Engi. As we do see that reset in neutral here. Good rollouts though, as we are going to see now that poison mist. That's the setup that you want. Get that bleed build up, of course, and you get that poison build up at the same time, putting Blue in a little bit of a decision tree as to which bolus he wants to go for. As we are going to see now the Shamshir just go burr. I wonder here Blue isn't going to be rocking that poison grease, which is legal on the rule set. Good rollout though, as we are going to see that rolling attack, but the aim punch! Fair and balanced mechanic, trust, is going to prevent Blue from getting punished there, which is rough. And the spinning slash then to finish us out, forcing a 1-1. Nice. 1-1. Yeah, I'd take an off-axe with the whip to fight against Rushdown. You can do, yeah, that's not a bad idea. A whip is in a weird spot where no one uses it. I think the only person I've seen properly play whip has been Frosty at a high level. Whose TS did he take down? Didn't he take down some pretty oppressive TS in a tournament once? I can't remember who it was, but either way, we have both of our players in. Ladies and gentlemen. On the 3, 2, 1. LA. And there we have it. The Waka. Is that? It's going to be the Warhawk Talon. And look at that. The Shamshir into a spinning slash, though, from the side of Engi. Who's going to force that roll out there from the side of Blue Noctara. Are we going to see? Good rollouts, though. Do a jump R2. Tries to set up for that R2, but unfortunately Shamshir is just a little bit too fast. He's going to struggle to get these whiff punishes here. Look at that, the roll out there from the side of Blue Noctara. Managing to get that second hit there. Oh, but the spinning slash comes out here. And of course, one-handed straight sword is going to be pretty weak here if we see Blue Noctara going onto that Bull Goats. Goes for a run R2. Is going to roll out though. Not going to be hit. That's a pretty big. Goes for that standing R. Those standing R1s are going to come out here. Into a spinning slash now once more. Into a little bit of a trade. Engi is not coming out the better of them, but look at that R2. But the Shamshir is just already there. Oh, into the rivers of Bobo! The memories broken, the truth left unspoken or some shit. I can't remember the words. Into the perfect block. Tries to set up for some shenanigans here, but the rollout here from the side. Swap over to Red Feather here. Is it going to be enough though? That Shamshir is going to be very, very hard to catch. As we do see the run R2 and the mash into it. Blue Noctara taking the third round. Oh me, oh my. I mean, it depends, right? So you have a couple of options. As my Discord has stopped working. Amazing. There we go, it's working now. You also lose the poise ships and able to stun with the R1 painful strike. Yeah, there's a few bits and pieces here that kind of make these setups kind of rough. In other rule sets, they might be on life support, but on mine, no. Which is kind of by design, because I'm not sacrificing start one setup being overly powerful or problematic for the sake of a rule set. So, I don't know. Question mark, question mark. We're going to have both players in. We're going to have two of them move in. Boom! As the bolt is out. And looking at this here, we do see now both players go for that run R2 into a standing R1. As we see that off hatchet here, which is going to come very hard. Forked hatchet even. Into that poison mist here. Blue Noctara on the back foot. As a run R2 is going to come out there. But unfortunately, when the Sham is sheer... to a standing R1 there to try and get that little bit of a hit. Blue Noctara slowly but surely regenning. But an awful lot of that regen just lost to the bleed proc. Blue Noctara is actually behind now. And the glug glug glug. But a little bit of a pivot there, unfortunate. Empty jump there over the top as Engi's going to go in for that. Into the CR1, unfortunately. The off axe is going to be aim punched. Tear is gone, and I cry every time. Jump R1 over the top there into that off axe there. But the spinning slash, but the poise count is going to come in clutch here. Are we going to get a ghost hit here to try and get the break? But no, we're going to have the spin and the slash. But the River's Bobero into that off axe. Oh my god, Engi has just taken the lead with the pure, unadulterated burst. Into the hit again, 79 HP. Into the standing, into the jump R1, the late one. Beautiful. And our newcomer against the relative veteran. Pedro Segurna, you have some competition in the great nation of Spain. Huguru, watch the fuck out. Ladies and gents, match point. In an unexpected turn of events, we have match point between Blue Noctara and Engi. Onto the Kiba. Into the backswing, but now he has poised chip here on the katana, which is going to be pretty big here. He just needs one hit now to land, but he's after losing it there with the run R2, meaning he's going to have to get a little bit of poised chip again. Into that backswing here from the side of Angie. Constantly seeing these build-ups here, trying to get some damage in. Jump R1 over the top. Into the spinning slash, followed up with that little bit of an R2. That cancel window is actually kind of neat. I've never seen that interaction before. As we do see that L1 come out there. Looking at that there, unfortunately the bolus is going to be used for free. Comes out there with that R2, trying to go for that off-axe there just to get a little bit of build-up. Blue Noctera, 1400 to 1500. Unfortunately, with all that status gone, tries to go for a little bit of a quick poke there with that R2. Not going to land, though. As we do see Blue Noctera play a little bit more cautiously. Taking the lead now is Blue. Yabba dee yabba die. As we do see that poison mist coming out now once more. Goes to that run R2. Unfortunately, it's going to whiff. We need a little bit more patience here for Engie. Into that nice little bit of poise chip there. 1200 to 1000. Goes for that off-axe now once more just to get that extra little bit of build-up. Blue Nectar is playing it very, very patient. Now he has to. Poise chip into the backswing. Both sides relatively even, but that whiff! Into the spinning slash. Not seeing the tally swap here to reset. That run R2 comes out here. Goes to that toggle. The handy tech dude. That is going to be the tier. Gone. Tries to go for that R2 catch just in the very end. Goes for that two-handed katana here, which is going to guarantee that poise break, but... Oh, and the spinning slash is going to break at 206 HP. Blue Noctera not electing to go for strafes here, which is pretty smart. 67 HP! Can we see a bleed proc here? Jump R1 over the top there. Into that CR1. We're seeing that build up slowly but surely. And on Fork, Bestie. That is going to be Blue Noctera taking it. A little bit of HP to spare. Nicely done, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful showing. Alright, let me mark the score then. That is going to be Blue just about taking that round. So we will be going by points. I think I failed to set up the challenge correctly. So we are going by points on the challenge, not match wins, because that means that there's more disparity. So every win matters here, folks. And now we have A2, the Masher Queen, versus Elomoto. A2, Radiant Blue, Bad Red Man, Sasso. All right. A2 in blue. Let me cook. Smile. All right, let's take a peek at the builds. So looking at it here, we have A2 rocking the Renalas like greatsword, paired like greatswords, versus Sasso, who's on the funny flail, whose name I can't quite remember. I remember fighting painted on it quite recently, but I just can't recall the name. Does anyone have the name for that thing? Because I want to commit that one to memory. It says some funny combos and some weird stuff associated. You played very well, Engie. The Boom Snake. I'm going to believe you, Jack, and I'm going to call it the Boom Snake for the rest of the tourney. Regardless of what it's actually called. But yeah, looking at the builds here, we have that Int 48 versus the 48 Faith. Endurance of 45 here to 42 from the side of Sasso, who's going to be jar-locked. 14, 14, 17 to 24. Interesting builds here. Looking forward to seeing what our contestants are going to have for us today, as we do have both of our players in. Not the flail! Not the flail! As we are going to see the physics here consumed. The physic consumers Getting that nice little bit of extra damage there, as we are going to see A2 there take an awful lot of damage there from that R2, as we do see Sasso tank a hell of a lot of it, but Sasso's going to eat all that damage from Kilo. Takes another little bit here. Good rollout there comes out from the side of A2, who is going to do her damnedest impressed, god damn it. Actually managing to get the flask off. Oh, good read there from the side of A2. Sasso is still down. But I believe that's the R2 that does that into those standing R1s here. Into that L1. The Masha. A2 here. 800. Sasso is going to run away. Both players neck and neck here. Good rollout though from the side of A2. Oh my god! Sasso's tear is now gone. Renal is here. She's keeping that distance. Not electing to go for the rest of it, though. Good rollout from the side of A2. Just a little bit too far away. Sasso electing, I don't know how to roll that, so I'm going to do the sensible thing and run away. As A2 takes yet more damage. Managed to get that poise break. Sasso's quite low. As we do see that R2 actually managed to land. Sasso is very low. And that's going to be A2 taking down Sasimoto. Nicely done, A2. The Masher Queen takes her first step upon the throne. Ayo, what's up, Vaughn? How's the head, bestie? I'll be honest with you, I don't even know how to roll Renala's there. That's actually pretty funny. I think I actually know how to deal with Sasso's setup more than I know how to deal with A2's. Which is a very funny state of affairs, I think. Oh, how the community has fallen. Now, I will tell you the worst Ash of War with, like, those AoEs. I will tell you. It's that frickin' katana. I legit have no idea what to do other than run the fuck away. It's really funny. Alright, we see Sasimoto deciding, okay. I can't meme here. The Masher Queen too strong. We need the Sham Shear. As you do now see the physics. Uh-oh. Sasimoto is going to be the aggressor. However, he's given her a bit of space. He's going to have to pay for it. As we do see now the Stormblade come out here. Caught in menus. Not a swap as the Sacred Blade comes out. A2 trying to set up for some shenanigans. But unfortunately, that's going to be the rush down here. But A2, the Masher Queen, is going to drop a stock here. And Sasso's on the scorecard. I slept all day until work yesterday. You could believe it. I have been trying to fix my sleep schedule, lads. I have been trying so freaking hard. And I'll do it for a week and I'll be like, damn, I'm so proud of myself. I did it. I have achieved adulting. And then, of course, the weekend happens. And then I'm all over the fucking shop again. It's amazing. Anyway, we have both of our players in. Allez! There we go. And looking at that there, we're going to see A2 getting some decent damage here. But the Masher Queen earning her namesake, as we are going to see the trades come out here. A2 takes a little bit of a backswing there. 907 compared to 1500. Are we going to see that R2 come out afterwards? No, the stam just a little bit too low. Oh my lord, that damage. But unfortunately, A2 is going to take some more of her own. 93 HP. And the Hail Mary mash at the end there. Not quite paying off for her. 2-1 in the favor of Elo Moto. I can find my cursor. There we are. I found it. Elomoto. 2-1. Still in the favor now of Sasimoto, but A2's been coming back here. Just remember to rune arc, peoples. What was the there was ads for that, wasn't there? I remember, it's burnt into my brain, but I have no idea over what. The Elomoto. Motorola, yes! Thank you. Amazing. Amazing. Uh-oh. The A2. On the Twin Blade. And the Twin Blade mains in shambles right now. In absolute abject shambles. That it's not the Twin Knight. It's okay. We'll see what the Masher Queen can do. And ladies and gentlemen, the 3, 2, 1. Match point for Moto. LA. The Bolt. The Glug Glugs. The running R2 comes out here from the side of A2. Good roll out there. Oh, she's fat rolling. Not the place you want to be, but a Moto. As an R2 comes out there just to try and get a poke. But the mash! And it's cold out there, folks. As that full R2 is going to land into the CR1, getting a little bit of poise chip. Unfortunately, not pushed in the right direction here. Is we are going to see Elomoto go for that rush down into the spin slash. Can A2 force a match point? Is this going to be possible? The R2 comes out, but that recovery is very, very low. Tries to go for a running attack. Just a little bit too far away. Into the spinning slash! Both sides are without tier. I do not envy A2's endurance bar, as we are going to see a little bit of mash. And the chill! Oh my god, both players neck and neck! And unfortunately, by a hair's breadth, the German laggards take the win with a hit from Kilo. Drywall smashed. Wi-Fi routers waggled. The Germans take it again. GG's. Alright, let me mark the score. 3-1. That was a close frickin' match, A2. Well fucking done. Alright, looking at this here, it's going to be Blue Noctara versus A2 again. Which is great, because I don't need to change the scorecard for one player. Thanks, guys, for making it easy on me. Sacred Sham. The Blessed. The Beloved. Real. Alright, let me add blue. End of the Noctara. One of the many endas. Alright. We have both of our players in. Blue who's red and A2 who's blue. This isn't going to get confusing fast. And ladies and gentlemen, let's crack on. LA. So we're going to see the physics. Hall Beard Gaming. As we're going to see that run R1 come out there. Standing R1 follow up there. Possibly trying to go for a follow up. But that axe is going to come in clutch here. Preventing the mash out of stun that A2 is famed for. Blue Noctara has been to the PvP dojo. But look at that mash. A2 here going to skedaddle away out of that. But Blue's going to take up more damage, even in this out. Into that mash. A2 possibly low on stam there. Expecting an off-axe perhaps. Stam moment there for A2. But that off-axe there prevents the roll in L1. Oof, a late hit there from the side of blue. Almost managing to land it. Oh, and the screams. Hurting the feelings. When your feelings hurt, you reach 0 HP. You hate to see it. G to the G's my G's. Alright. Hall Axe is comfy. I like Hall Axe a lot. I still prefer Hall Dag. Just in the sense of your recovery is so freaking low. But it is nice to have a guaranteed poise break up close. I just find that when they're point blank... When they're point blank, you have an awful lot of times of missing with the axe, which is just weird to me. It makes it feel super inconsistent. Which just means I need to free aim more, if I'm being honest with you. Halt stock as well, you can kind of strafe the off stock. Just flaming strike. So true, Umphy. Alright, we have both of our players in. A2. Voices the blue Noctara. And then the 3, 2, 1. Allez. Physics. Spells. The phalanxes are out. To a jump R1 there, which is going to get that break going the wrong direction. Expecting a free aim, but not getting it. A2 needs to condition that blue a little bit more to go for those free aims so she can actually get those punishes. As we do see that swap over. Managing to get that poise break there. 2100 to 1700. The optimal armor here coming in absolutely clutch. As a bit of a trade comes through and it's going to be in the favor of blue. 1000 HP lead. But the Masher Queen earning the moniker. As we see another scream come out. Oh, but the off-axe is there and ready. 500 HP. Tear gone. Frost proc, but unfortunately you're not going to be able to strafe it like that! As blue Noctara goes stone hatchet mad. I think every rule set has it banned now. I'm not sure about PSN. I can't remember off the top of my head. I can actually check real quick in between rounds. Let's take an eye for this. I've been pinged in PSN cord. I'm scared. Ooh, drama? Drama. Okay, drama. Anyway, either way. We have both of our players in. Sorry, the old woman in me got interested there for a second. Allez! There we go. Looking at that there, the standing R1s. Looking at that here, we are going to see the standing R1s. Good roll out. As we are going to see that Frost Bolus used. Looking at that there, A2's tier has been broken. That run R1, unfortunately not getting that poise break. As A2 has been put in the one-man blender. The screams! And that's going to be blue Noctara taking the W in a 3-0 sweep. Oh, it's been banned. They have to have a very particular... Because of console rules, you have to have a very, very particular rule set. I generally don't talk shit about other people's rule sets all that often. Because rule sets for me don't particularly matter. Sasso. Rule sets are like the least thing that I care about. Even ERPVPs was perfectly functional. Alright, so it's going to be Kiwiso. Tournament shape. I think that people obsessing about rule sets are a little bit stupid. Personally. That's my way of looking at it. I like to have a rule set that encourages the kind of play that I want to encourage. And other people are going to have different ideas as to what that is. As to what they want to see. So I tend not to judge all that much. I will say that the parry ban was very funny. That was one thing that I will say is a little bit frickin' hilarious. That was that kind. Okay. I did find that funny. Like, I'm not above weakness, lads. I'm not above weakness. I'm not above weakness. Sometimes I can raise an eyebrow. You're an idiot, love. You're an idiot. But either way, let's take a look at the builds. Wow. Builds. Cool. The actual video game. 60 strength, 36 endurance from the side of Sassomoto. Kiwiso electing to take the winning matchup here on the S-Stock. If it was winning in 1.10, now it's just sad. Now 43 end. 54 strength, sorry. Alright. There we go. Let's go. Both players are there. And ladies and gents, on a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Allez! The physics drunk. Sassomoto, of course, in the blue, going for that scream. He's angry, and he wants Kiwiso to know it, as we do see a good rollout come out there from the side of Kiwiso, who is going to just flutter slightly into distance as the jump R1 comes out into that run R2. It's not going to land, though, as Kiwiso isn't going for these rolling attacks, which would be absolutely insane here. Not sure what that free aim there was on the side of Kiwiso, but it did work. A rolling comes out there. Sassomoto has to be careful. Is going to roll out, though, as we see Sassomoto chilling out in distance. Goes to that run R2. Kiwiso going for that block cancel there to try and force the roll into that whiff punish restored. Good rolls coming out there from the side of Kiwiso. Good roll out now once again. And the Divine Beast Stomp coming out there. Good spacing, though, from Kiwiso, who currently has the life advantage by a fairly substantial margin. We're not seeing Blessed Dude coming out here from the side of Sassomoto. So whatever HP we're seeing there is pretty much all it is. Beautiful spacing. Into the backstab! Reset to neutral, because nothing, ladies and gentlemen, is for breakfast. Into the jump R2, there comes out. Sassomoto having to play a very careful game here, but he's playing very aggressively considering the matchup. But Kiwiso is going to eat that. Good rollout, though, from the Pizzages. Into that jump R2 there. Tries to go for another empty jump. I've been there, man. Is the side of Kiwiso. Good rollout, though, into the rolling attack. You, sir, he's probably trying to flex, knowing Sassomoto. But I will say, once you see a player get low, Kiwiso does have a habit of getting overextending a little bit too much. So this isn't over yet. Into that run attack there. Into that roll catch. Into that jump over the top there. Into that bit of pressure. Both players now very low. Into that JL1. Into that roll catch. Goes for that mash. Swap over to Cestus. Huh? Wait, which rule set is this on? Bro, why isn't he going stairs? What the fuck? Well, it didn't matter. GG's. Are people playing ERPVP rules in my tournaments? What is this heresy? What is this heresy? Or did players do the usual thing of not reading the rules? So this is just better trust, dude. Well, that's going to be Elomoto taking that. GG's. There are too many rule sets at this point? Rules say Starfists are the only fist allowed. Well, you know, if you're playing optimally, yes. No, I just disrespect. Okay. That's nice of you, Sasso. Your duty as a teacher continues to... You just perplex me at how good a teacher you are. Why did you drink your physic? Sasso. You dumb fuck. There we go. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright! And we're away. Sasso 1, Kiwasao in a heel. Sasimoto, of course, beating children on the regular during his teaching job. Calling them mean words in an effort to get them to learn better. It's really, really good, as we are going to see that whiff there. And the trade comes through here. Good rollout, though, comes out from the side of Kiwasao, but it is not going to be enough. It's going to be not going to be caught. Divine Beast Stomp coming out here. Into that R2. Tries to go for the kickflip, but Fanciness will just get you killed. Empty jump comes out over the top there. Empty jump there again. Goes for a running attack. There's the side of Kiwasao. Sasso not even going for the strafes there. As we do see Kiwasao get roll caught there once more by the PSGS. Empty jump in. Good roll catch though from the side of Kiwasao. Both sides still have tier. Kiwasao is technically ahead here as the run attack comes through into that R2. Not sure why the R2 there. Regular standing R1 tries to go for the roll BS. Flashiness has gotten many's a man killed, including myself. Kiwasao saying I may die, but I'll do it in style. That run R1 is going to actually connect there. Sasimoto 700 HP. Kiwasao slowly but surely regenning here in this very, very long match. Goes for a jump over the top there. The CR1 comes out. Two-handed lance here. Tries to go for that R2. Kiwasao responding there with an interesting idea. Sasimoto getting another solid hit in. But the mash. Both sides are on feathers. Well within feather range here. Sasimoto, I think, wins this on one counter hit. Kiwasao needs at least 2 hits to win it. And to answer your question, you sir, I think you can kickflip R2 or feign R2, whatever the fuck they've decided to call it. Oh, and instead of going for the backswing into the rollout, is in fact going to try and overextend into it, giving Sasso the other win there. That was unfork. A backswing into a rollout there would have been much better, but unfortunately that trade. It's matchup dependent though, you sir. So against straight swords in particular, you do have the, on a trade, go for kickflip R2, and then you can either block cancel R1 depending what they do next, or alternatively you can go for the running attack out of it. So we do see that swap here over to Gugs. Kiwasao, I think, electing to go for a change. I'm not sure. Yeah, Kiwasao will overextend. He'll get over enthusiastic in an awful lot of these fights, especially when you're low HP, and it gives you an awful lot of opportunities for outplay. It's a quirk of a player. It's kind of he's getting better at it though. I had a fight not so long ago with the chap where he had basically popped my tier, and I was in blue feather for like when he was like full HP, And I just about managed to come through in it. It's just experience. You can get the nerves get to you as well. It's like, oh, I have this one, and it can go one way or the other. It happens to me too as well, to be fair. Can you swap builds? Anyone can swap builds during rounds. Just don't take too long. Alright! And once you stand on the plinth, you're locked. I should probably specify that in the rules. To stop people counterpicking, counterpicks, etc. But either way. As we see the KGS here on the side of Elomoto into the TS here once more of Kiwasao. KGS is kind of cute in a whole lot of respects. There we go. Good rollout there from Kiwasao once more. Kiwasao here just needs to wait for those presses and go for whiff punishes and punish those overextensions. But getting inescapable is also not a great path to victory here, as we do see a little bit of a desync after the backstab. You hate to see it. Goes for that does block cancels there to try and put Sasso on the back foot. That roll in is not going to work out, especially with that very fast recovery cancel on the standing R1, which is pretty rough. Basically shuts down a certain degree of Kiwasao's game plan here because he can't necessarily roll in. Had a whiff punish attempt there that he could have gone for, or a block cancel, force a second hit there and go for the other one, but risky business here if he misspaces. As you are going to see now, those little chips down, exactly what TS is known for. The shoot and scoot setup extraordinaire. Goes for that another CR1 there once more is the side of Elomoto, who's going to space it out there. Had an opportunity there to go for a CR1 and go for a rollout there, but elected not to go for it. Tried to go for that standing R1, but I think an R2 might have actually been the play there. Good roll in there. Kiwasao going for these roll-ins. The piercing fang. Marco Viso in shambles, and we see the give up at the very end. Elomoto taking the stock in a sweep. Nicely done. Nicely done. Alright, who's up next? That was a 3-0 sweep. Oh, it me. The versus Engi. Alright, I've never fought Engi before, so this should be pretty fun. Give me a moment, folks. Let me get all of my stuff set up. Cool beans. Let me just add Engi. There we go. Cool. Hello. Do I need to set up anything for Arcane here? I'm not actually sure. Oh, my controller disconnected. Can't believe it. Oh, there we go. We're good. Alright, I should be good now. Should. Emphasis on should. Do I need to do anything else here? If I'm up against... Bleed is probably the one I'm most concerned about. Engi, I'm just going to ask you to hit me in this just for a second. Yep, we're good. Thank you. I just need to make sure that all the scripts and stuff are turned off. I think I spelled that correctly. E-I-N-E-I-N-G-Y-I. Yes. All right, cool. And I think Tutaroo. Engi flip. Nice. All right, we're good. All right, folks. Let's crack on. Also, I'm not looking at the screen, so I don't know. I have it off the tab, so I don't know what people's tallies are and stuff. I think that would constitute as cheating pretty much, so I'm pretty okay with not looking at that. Okay, we actually managed to get a whiff punish there. Go on, I need you to bleed proc me, please. Just a little bit too far away. No backswing on fork, bestie. GG's, friend. GG's. What are people saying? And a 1. Cool. I have my tally swapped, I do, yes. Should I? Okay, chat. I'm not sure. Should I hard lock this? Just so I don't have to worry quite so much about the bleed proc? Or am I better off... I can't see you. Are you here? Okay, there we go. We're getting places. Broadswords OP, ban him. Tier skip demon, real. Not so much on PC, just because of seamless health, etc. But definitely in the base game, they're pretty brutal. Hello. Just hit me again. Just hit me. Hit me. Yeah, we're good. And make sure you do that to reset your poise. Yeah, thank you. There we go. We're good. Alright, folks. 270. Alright, we're all good. Gonna change. Alright. So I can't see what you're saying now, lad, so I'll check back in with you in a minute. There we go. Worth it. I don't really care too much about the poison, to be honest with you. I'm pretty okay with that not being all that relevant. Was it worth? Thank God that thing has recovery. We do a little bit of mashing. Ooh. Any tier skippers? We kill him with the beast roar again. GG's. GG's. 2-0. Eh. What you're saying, well, only works on 0. Said if CR2 can effectively discourage roll-ins and counter hits, his GS is hyper armor damage reduction. I'll check in a second. I'll catch up with chat then. Do you know what? We play it's bleed. We go with this. I think it's a little bit better. I wasn't sure there for a second whether or not I wanted the extra robustness, but it's not really relevant. I just go for an extra little bit. I'm sure it's fine. Why not handy tech? No need. PSSS is fine. You don't need tech to be good with it. Ooh, hello. There we go. PSSS, especially when it's punching down, on stuff with actual recovery. Doesn't really need to worry too much. Like you're just bullying at that point. Got out of there. I was expecting another R2, another standing R2. The handy tech is nice, but it's not necessary is the point I'm getting across. Nothing is necessary. Catch with that R2. Man, these R2s are so garbo. Do I have a whip? Nah, that would actually be BM. We're gonna go for a run or two. GG's, friend. GG's. The only time handy tech becomes like specifically useful is against things that have zero recovery, where you have to force them to roll and then pressure off of them. That's basically it. Handy tech outside of that, I mean, you get, obviously it's good to do it, but to claim that it's like 100% necessary is a little bit silly in my opinion. I think you're missing out on some stuff. It is better to do it, but it is not necessary. That is and always will be. And Engi, thank you so much for the fights. It's a pleasure to actually fight you, dude. Okay, so it's going to be blue in blue, and there we go. Blue versus Sasso. Cool. It is Sasso versus blue, isn't it? Yes it is. Okay. Okie dokie. Sorry now, folks. Just getting everything sorted out. Sasso. Bring up my screen. Still action and animation. The one time I call myself Red, Noctera, and Blue, yes. Because I have a horrific sense of humor, my friend. And you're a villain, and I'll do it again. Here, HUD off. CE. Preparing to crash all of you. RCE initiated. Alright. Cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have Blue Noctara, who's in blue, versus Red, who is Sasso. Sasso is red. Let's take a look at the builds. And there we have it. We have Blue Noctara going for that 50 strength. 46 endurance. Not jar-locked by the looks of things. Versus Sasso, who's on that 32 endurance. 24 dexterity. 48 faith on the Boom Serpent. Discord. What's going on in my chat right now? Alright, dude. Bro. Ban. Thank you, Chili. You beat me to it. Appreciate you, bestie. Don't click that link. It's probably fucked. Alright, either way. Ladies and gents. We have both of our players in. And a 3. And a 2. And a 1. Allez. Bolt is out. Physics drunk. The Boom Snake coming out there. Going for that R2 there, but it's not going to matter as we are going to see those standing R1s into L1, R1, L1, R1. Goes for that strafe there, forcing the roll out there is the side of blue. I'm going to hear the screams to try and punish that. Not quite going to work out though. As we are going to see some panic rolls here from the side of blue. Into the strafe. Into that CR1 to try and get the punish, but it's just a little bit too fast. Obviously, now with the buff, those R2s are going to do an awful lot of damage. And looking at that there, Blue Noctara is taking a lot. L1, R1, L1, R1. Both sides now without their tears. Sasimoto with a very distinct life advantage here. Rar into that R2, 188 to 770. Could turn around rather quickly though. And that's going to be Sasimoto taking the stock. Boom. See, two-handed flail is at least a B tier setup. The problem is here, as much as I hate to say it, Sasimoto showing off to the fans. Especially considering he's an incredibly talented player. Alright, both players are in. Allay. I'm looking at this here. We are going to see the explosions. That nice punish there. Unfortunately, Blue Noctara's free aims just aren't making the cut here. Sasso's basically playing off the strafe ability of the halberd here, which is really going to be its key here. If Blue Noctara knuckles down and just plays off of the whole axe, off of the axe an awful lot more, this will make this matchup a hell of a lot better for him, because that shuts down so much of the shenanigans that Sasimoto can actually go for. As you said, that standing R1, good roll out there from the side of Blue Noctara. And even then, I'm not sure who wins those trades. I'm guaranteeing the trades are going to be won by the flail here. As they most certainly are. So even with the trade there, it's going to be very, very rough here for Blue Noctara to actually take this W. The screams here trying to keep Sasimoto honest. JR2 may tier skip. He's almost within tier skip range. If he lands a little bit, if he lands a second R1, he might be able to tier skip him, but unfortunately, Blue here is just getting strafed for days, which is so, so rough. And believe you me, I've been there, folks. As we see him late punish there in the physic, just not quite working out. Look at that, the panic rolls coming out here from the side of Blue Noctara. And L1 would have got him away here. Into the screams! Sasso's taking a lot of damage here as well, remember, folks. Into that R2 now once more. Into a standing R1. Are we going to see the CR1? We don't! We actually see that mix! And there we have it. The CR1 takes the W. Why does Sasso's playstyle remind me of RKR Gogs? Oh, all right. PSGS mains. There you go. That's all I need to say. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, with both of our players in. Allay. As we are going to see now the buffs coming out. That's no shot. Sasso, this isn't fair. A little bit of BM. He's going to go for the double buff, isn't he? Oh my lord. As I fucking predicted, Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god. Sasimoto now needs to go in for some pressure here. Although he does seem to have stam counted Blue Noctara pretty damn well. Oh my lord. Into the CR1 again, into another one. Oh my god, Sasso, that's not okay. Where... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alright. With great difficulty, anyone who's crazy enough to use PSGS in this current rule set is, yeah. Alright. So I'm up again versus A2. From the hit show, Nier Automata. I think. I don't actually know the lore. And it is Sister A2. Nice. Alright, let me make sure I turned off all of my shenanigans. A2. There we go. Name AF, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Turn off CE shenanigans. It is now off. Teleport to reset it. See, the gap's not that large between weapons? Uh-huh. Uh-huh, Dustin. Sister A2, could you be ever so kind as to batter me just a little bit? Hit me there real quick. Thank you. We're working. Okay. Cool. Alright. Broads into Renalas. Let's see how this goes. I don't actually know here. Oh, the big EPs. Taking a little bit of damage there. Get that little bit of HP. Get out of the corner here, because that's not a place I want to be against a setup like that. We space it out. Yeah, we're good. Funny hit there. Can I hit her from neutral? No, her rolls are too good now. That's on fork. Huh? Real? Okay. Almost got that with punish. She overextends. GG's friend. A GG, sister A2. The do not. Man, the range on these... I said that so much yesterday. The range on these things is absolutely abysmal. Like, what's the actual difference between these and carrions? It feels like there's like a foot difference. Alright. You good? Alright, we're good. Now, I feel like my backswings just don't land half as consistently. Use Cane Sword instead. I might do it at some point. Nope. No, I'm not able to get that roll catch that's on fork. The Masher Queen herself. Get that interrupt. Giant Hunts. Oh, I'm actually back up to full. If I was to be smart enough to actually capitalize on it and not get hit, that would be hella poggers, bestie. And go for running. GG's A2. Oh, I never marked my score on fork. 2-0. Broads are so short. Well, I mean, they are pretty short, right? There's so many hits yesterday that, like, nobles would have landed yesterday. Gonna switch you real quick. Take your time, A2. You're in no rush. We chillin'. We bing chilling. We bing chilling, my dear. And you should try short swords. Fun trust. I might do. I'm trying to work on my spacing a little bit better. Try and get it, like, fully fucking down. At the moment. That's more or less what I'm trying to do. And I'll take a look at the builds after this. A2 cute. Okay, cool. That's more or less what I'm trying to do here with these. Alright. What war crime is she on now? Alright. Nice mash. I said I didn't know how to roll it. A bit of a hit there. Almost get that roll catch. Do I roll the other side? Is that it? Do it again. Oh, it's a specific time to get the roll, I see. Almost got that punish too. Here we go. Just a little bit too far. Rawr! Ow. Man, that did pitiful damage. Okay. GG's A2. Always a pleasure, my dear. Oh, good evening, Jan. I'm doing good, Cassius. I'm enjoying my foray into broadswords for a bit. 3-0. What's the actual scores right now? Myself and Sasso are tied at 9 points. Blue Nectar on third for 6. Engi on 2. A2. Nihil. Kibasa 0. Alright. Cool. Nito Dorito. Alright, so the next fight up. Kibasa versus Engi. Alright, let me get my table and everything set back up again. Neat, we're good. Neat. So. Engi, there we go. That is that. Voices Kiwasao. Kiwi from SAO. Almost had it the right amount of letters away. Alright, folks. Let's just take a quick peek at the builds, shall we? So the builds are as follows. It's going to be Kiwasao on the whip versus the whip here on the side of Engi. Engi, of course, rocking 48 Arcane versus the 56 Dexterity. An unusual matchup. Very rare we get whip mirrors, but I'm excited to see how this one is going to go. But, ladies and gentlemen, a 3, 2, 1. Let's go. As we are going to see now, the Poison Mist coming out there, trying to get that build up. Kiwasao goes for the weapon art there, but it's not going to be enough. Ply the lash, they said. Mush! Mush! As the whips crack across the arena. And looking at this here, we see another standing R1. We're going to see Kiwasao here continuing to slowly but surely whittle down Engi. Kiwasao with a very slight health lead here as the jump R2s come out there and the tracking. I have to say, not ideal. The poison here doing its wicked work though. But I'm more concerned here as to how the bleed proc, as pop goes the balloon from the side of both of our players. Both sides even. Steven Looking at that here, the jumps over the top there once more. And the turn away from Kiwasao. Engi has the advantage. Into that pop goes the balloon to finish us out. Engi takes the first stock. Well freaking done. Nice-oo, nice-oo, nice-oo. I just realized we're halfway through the tournament already. What the fuck? Thank you, PC, for being so based. Like, I do think it's kind of funny that the tournament yesterday took, like, what? Like, just about 3.5 hours? I'm actually curious as to the time difference here when all's said and done. But either way, we have both of our players in. Engi taking the first stock. Kiwasao with a little bit more to prove. And what I have to prove is that I'm actually a good tournament host. And I can actually turn off the HUD when is necessary. Wow. Wowie. Did you see these jumps over the top coming out here? Goes for another one there. Another little bit of damage there on the board. Engi's slightly behind here, but only barely. Both sides going for their respective boluses here. Not electing to go for punishes as Kiwasao gets another little bit of damage. Both of them going for their R2s as, unfortunately, Engi's going to eat a little bit of damage, but that bleed build-up must be pretty spooky now for Kiwasao, who is going to get hit again. Standing R1, continuing that build-up, and the dagger! Pop goes the balloon, but unfortunately it is going to be rolled by Kiwasao. Engi here finding his footing at long last. Good roll out there once more. The off dagger coming in clutch here. Both sides are poisoned. Engi is now not actually poisoned. Never mind. It's the... I'm actually not sure what it is. As I say that now, and the off dag comes in clutch and evens this one out by a fairly considerable margin. Pop goes the balloon. Another little bit of build up here. Kiwasao is very, very low. And that's going to be Engi taking another stock. What the heck? In the whip off. Whip him out, boys. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. Oh. Yeah, is this the first whip mirror we've ever seen in a tournament? This might actually be, right? Have we made history? Have we made history here, folks? Would love to see Frosty using PSLGS. Maybe. That might be interesting. But either way, match point for Engi. Kiwasao. A little bit more to prove. Boom. 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 We're going to see that Frostpot come out there. Immediately going for the bolus as well. It's pretty huge. Not even a degree of hesitation here. As we're seeing some good rolls come out here from the side of Kiwasao. But, remember, Kiwasao, once the opponent reaches low health, has had some serious issues in the past. Good rollout comes out there. Oh, that build-up is going to be huge. Into Pop goes the balloon. Looking at it here, trying to abuse the strafing here. We do see that rolling attack there is going to be brutal. Engi's taking a lot of damage here. He's poisoned. Kiwasao's whip, of course, does do poison innately. And a trade comes through. A bleed proc might be enough to actually even this one out. 68 HP, but the off dagger comes out. Kiwasao finally on the scorecard. Nicely done. Nicely done. I love this mirror. This is actually I'm sorry my casting isn't quite up to snuff, but the only thing I know here is that the status pressure that Engi's really trying to push towards here is working in spades. But either way, it's not a matchup I'm particularly used to seeing, so I'm kind of learning it on the fly here. The tracking abuse here is actually kind of nice, though. What dagger is used here? Both of them are on Wakizashi, I believe, but I can check for you in a moment. As we are going to see Kiwasao pushed up against the wall here once more. Into that nice little bit of status build up there. Yeah, both sides are on Wakizashi. Which of course has innate bleed as well, which definitely adds to it. Managing to get that nice little hit there. Ash of War is a cute little knowledge check. Goes for that L1. There we go. Tries to get that roll catch there. Even on a ghost hit, it's going to be useful here. As we do see Kiwasao go for that Frost Pot there. And the ball is for free. Engi needs to stay a little bit closer here to try and guarantee that he's able to get that build up. Kiwasao must be relatively close here now to a bleed proc, but unfortunately he's far enough away that we might end up seeing a bolus here from Kiwasao in a second. No, there, that was a nice hit. The off dagger comes out there, trying to get that roll catch just in the end. But there we go, the bleed bolus again. That's huge here for Kiwasao. Managing to get that anti-air, the standing R1. Both sides are relatively low here. A bleed proc here on Kiwasao would actually end this out immediately. But I think we're a ways away from it. And Kiwasao forces the match point. 2-2, ladies and gents. I love the Sasha War back in DS3. It was interesting. Whip Turtle was a very underappreciated build. I fought Lucy's a couple of times. It wasn't good per se, but it was definitely able to punch above its weight if you outplayed pretty hard. There was a very specific distance you had to stand in order to punish it. Fancy Ash of War. Alright, well, ladies and gents, we have both of our players in and ready to go. Kaboom goes the bolt. Kaboom! As the screams ring out across the arena. Poison. As the dust settles. Into Kiwasao going for that Ash of War again. But look at that! The build-up! The bleed! Continuing that build-up now slowly but surely. Kiwasao is poisoned. Goes for that two-handed dagger there just to get an extra hit. See Engi there pre-spacing out some shenanigans. Kiwasao is low. Oh, but that bleed bolus now is going to be huge. Not going to be one shot here. That frost pot proc is very, very nice. Electing to go not for the frost bolus there, but the poison one, which at this low HP is going to be pretty damn important. As the very end of that CR1 actually manages to land there. 500 to 700, both sides relatively even. Oh my word! Kiwasao is poisoned. He's on a timer. But the whip into the off dag and Kiwasao takes the stock. Beautiful showing. The first whip mirror I've ever had the pleasure of casting. So GG's, folks. Thank you for that. Yeah, it was interesting. Both sides had some really good keep out there. But yes, GG's. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Alright. 1K baby oils. Welcome in. That is an excellent fucking name. Holy shit. GG's to both. Awesome match. Yeah, it's a first. It's a first, folks. So, good stuff. Alright, let me just take a quick peek now at who's up next. It's going to be Engi versus A2. A2 changing the fashion a little bit. What build is this? Sister A2 again. Alright, let's just take a quick peek at the builds then, obviously. Engi is going to be sticking on what he was on before, which makes a degree of sense. Seems that Arcane, he dabbles in the Arcane. Look at, is that Power Stance Quillians? 49 strength for A2. 13 dex, 12 faith. I'm looking at Engi here. We're swapping over to the Occult Vi and the Occult Misery Chord for Engi. Interesting, interesting. Alright. Well, another first, folks. As I will, unfortunately, just need to set up the FreeCam mod. Just a moment. Is it going to work now? No. There we go. Alright, now it should work. There we go. Alright, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Another first. Oh no, it's PS. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Alright, on a 3, 2, 1, go. That thing used to be broken. And it's off Earthsteel here by the looks of things. Or is it Great Dagger? That standing R1, not able to get that. The true combo, unfortunately, gone. But looking at this here, the whip going absolutely ham, and the status proc here. Oh my god, almost managing to land it, getting that nice bit of a punish. That standing R1. And pop goes the balloon. Ouch. That is going to be Engi taking the first stock. Nice-oo, nice-oo. I think it's Bandits. I'm not sure off the top of my head which one it is. Either way, we have both of our players in. Let's crack on. Yep, Bandits. That's the one. Thanking you. The Uggs here going for that run attack is not going to be able to do it. Oh, me oh my. Looking at that. Oh my god, the Savage Lion's Claw! The whole thing lands! Into that run R1 there. Standing R1 comes out afterwards. The Savage Lion's Claw again! Almost able to land it again, but unfortunately that bleed proc is going to go ham. Standing R1 comes out. Two-handing now the Great Knife. Goes for that run R2. Into that CR1. Into that rolling... standing R1 again! And the bleed proc does its devilish work once more. 2. $8K2. How goes it, brother? I hope you enjoyed last weekend's tournament. Oh! Oh dear. 1K baby oils. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ugsdag recovery from L1 is fast. Yeah. I mean, Uggs does win a few matchups. It's important to remember. Like, it does win a few of them. But the problem is an awful lot of other hyper armor setups already win those matchups better. So I don't know. I'm not a big believer in Uggs. I think a good blending, you can throw mid-tiers off, of which I am one. So I generally don't rate it that particularly highly. It's cool, it's neat, it's cute, but I don't know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're away. The bolt is out. The physics are drunk. The players chilling like villains, waiting to go. You have to hear the poison mist comes out there. Not actually able to get those hits in though as the run R2 comes out here from the side of A2. The big EP into a jump R2. Amazingly enough, that jump R2 comes out lightning frickin' fast. It is quite a neat little cook. But it's tracking and a few other things kind of hold it down. Oh, but the Uggs. My Zweihänder. Ja. Alright, folks. Here's a real question, okay? Zweihander, Splodone, or Mandante? Which one would you prefer? This is a serious question for serious people. Oh, the spinning slash comes out there. A2's not out of it yet, and as I say it... Oof. Unfork, bestie. That is going to be Engi taking the stock. And now it's going to be myself versus Elomoto. GG's. Alright, that was 3-0. Once again. Spin to win indeed. Yes, indeed. Alright. Let me get my shenanigans set up here. Alright. GG's to both for some interesting builds coming out here. Sasso. Wait, did I put Sasso in twice? I'm so stupid. There we go. Where's the Foom? The Commander Suite Special is what I call it. Okay, cool. 0. Let me get all of this stuff set up. I think the thing that slows me down mostly during these things is getting ready for my own fights. The funniest part is a regular bracket is actually easier for me to do than these fight nights, which is kind of weird. Fight nights actually demand a little bit more out of me. Let me cook. Cool. I'm just going to teleport just to make sure that everything is above board. Okay. What's up, Firekeeper? Hope you're doing well, bestie. Well, that's good. Alright. Let me just use the restroom very, very quickly. Sasso, we've been going a while. Just one moment. Ugh. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, what's this thing? Do I remember how to fight this? I think I remember fighting Painted using this. Alright, we good? Let's go. The little jingle jangle. Alright. Now, do I out-trade them? Almost managed to get that hit. Oh. Oh, it has hyper armor. Oh! Very short. Wait, how much poise damage do those things do? Can I tank it? I can't tank that. Nope. GG Sassom. No. Okay. Okay. 1-0. Mm-hmm. I always forget that flails actually have hyper armor. That's a pretty funny thing, because I think this is like the first time in a very, very long fucking time I've seen them. Have you gotten enough rest? Yeah, of course. I got my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm all Gucci, bestie. We just chillin'. We're having a subdued tourney. That's what we're doing today. Oh. I can't mash out of that? Okay. I love learning matchups on the fly. Always fun. No? Cool. Nope. Any mashers? No? Okay. I thought I'd actually hit him there. That's on Fork Bisty. Bisty! Alright, Sasimoto, 1-1. That's not what I wanted to do. 1-1. Okay. And I will teleport as well, because it usually glitches the fuck out. Alright, we're away. I've seen this. I've not seen this matchup, but it seems like a fun weapon to use. Oh, Sasso's. Yeah, I mean, it's the only good flail. Just because it has high burst. I'm just having to learn it. Nice. Good high ball. Here, hang on a second. What am I doing here? me get my stand back up to full. No. Ah, he was too far away. No backswing. I can actually just twitch roll that. That's really funny. No? No, too far away on fork. That anti-airs? That's pretty fucking funny. Oh, out of stam. Outplayed by flails, and I'll do it again. Don't you worry. Alright, Sasso 2. End of the 1. The AoE and the explosion is sick. It's kind of interesting. The only person I fought on this was Painted a while ago. That's the only person who's used these with the brain cell. So I'll have to... We'll play these a little bit more. He's playing off of my jumps. I should probably play a much more grounded game. Yep. It guarantees poise break? That's so weird. Baby jump because I'm out of stam. Let's get that stam bar up to full again. Oh! Okay. Alright, that's kind of a cool thing to know. I'll mash, and I'll do it again. I need to stop respecting those things. That's really goofy. That's a really goofy setup. That's actually pretty funny. I'll have to watch this fight back, because I I'm kind of spitballing as to what I can get away with here. Just a little bit, because I've no fucking idea. Like, I have no idea. Are we good? Neat. Pure adrenaline this round. Real. We vibing, boys. We're just chilling. Am I actually debuffed by that? I don't know. No backswing. Is that not strafable? I thought it was strafable, or is he unlocking? I can't tell. Could have backstabbed that there. That's on fork, bestie. At least I can't be tier skipped now. Nope. I thought I'd be able to get a break out there. Alright, GG Sasso. Alright, who's next? Who is next? Alright, 2 to 3. Yes. Alright, now it's going to be Blue Noctara versus Kiwasao. Okay. PS's long broadsword's not too short. I'm just not playing well into them. I'll need to actually sit down and have a look at that fight again. Because I thought I could strafe it and then I couldn't do it again. I'm not sure if Sasso was dead angling or not. I say dead angling. Blue. Cool. Kiwasao. I'll just need to look at it again. I keep forgetting that flails have hyper armor as well. GG's times 10. GGX3 is what you really mean. Alright. So I need to... Go for that. Go for that. Turn this shit off. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. No. Cool. Here, hang on a second. Let me get these out of the way. There we are. Alright. Okay, so. Ladies and gentlemen. You can, but I was thinking that's what you were doing. Fair enough. Alright, either way. Blue Noctara versus Kiwasao. Let's take a quick peek at the builds. Looking at this here, Blue Noctara keeping to that Hall Axe shenanigans. Going for that 46 end, 50 strength. Kiwasao going for that 38 endurance, 56 dexterity. Nice. Alright. There we go. Very, very nice. Let's get the show on the road. Kiwasao, of course, in red. The wonderful, the amazing. Blue Noctara in blue. Hilariously enough. Looking at that there, we are going to see that. A little bit of an off-tag hit that comes out. Trying to get those hits in. Blue Noctara is taking a lot of damage. Standing R1. Is it going to be enough? Run R1 comes out now once more. Gonna see Kiwasao chilling like a villain, but he is gonna get hit by something. The whip! As a run R1 comes through. Into a follow-up run R1. Kiwasao doing some decent damage. Good rollout though. Into that off dagger. The poison must be relatively close here. Into that late press. Kiwasao is just playing such a great game of kite here. Into that off axe. Both neither side got hit by that, interestingly enough. Blue Nectara continuing to get chipped down. Blue Nectara hit again. Good rollout there from the side of Kiwasao. Run R1. Poison doing its wicked work. And that is going to be Kiwasao taking the first stock. Very nicely done. Alright, cracking on now with this next round. Blue. It's a little bit blue that they have no points. Kiwasao won. And ladies and gents, they're off with the swap over to the Shamshir from the side of Blue Nectara. Empty jump over the top there. Oh me, oh my. Not quite sure what that jump R1 didn't hit. Kiwasao with a very slight life lead by about 50 HP. Good rollouts now once more. The whip. Good rollout now once more. There we're getting an extra little bit of damage. And the back twang coming through here. Trying to get those catches there at just the very edge of his range. But that Ash of War, expecting a mash there. Kiwasao was going to kind of chill out. Go for a quick reset. Blue Nectara is just not sure how to actually engage this. Blue on 1600. Both sides relatively even. And there we have it. Looking at that there. Good rollout there from the side of Kiwasao. Jump over the top there once more. Both sides still have their tier. And the spin slash. Never before seen. Clipping his heels. Kiwasao playing that nice game of kite here, resetting into that neutral where he has the advantage. But unfortunately, that's going to be Kiwasao's tier gone. So now, but blues. Oh no. Blue Nectara on death's door. One bad interaction here for Kiwasao could end the match. And the dagger mash to finish off the stock, giving Kiwasao the W. 2-0 in this first 3 series. My word. What's up, Nuri? Wee wee. Wee wee indeed. Hope you've been keeping well. It's been a while. Funny pizza cutter man. But either way, we have both of our players in. I'm delightful, bestie. On a 3. On a 2. On a 1. LA. Bolt out. Chugs happening. The whip cracks across the arena. As Kiwasao manages to land a solid hit there. So too with Blue Nectara. CR1 coming out there to try and whiff punish. But whiff punish has not been restored, ladies and gents. A late press there from Kiwasao, costing him a little bit of HP. But the spin and the slash, the spin to win coming out, but it's not going to matter here. Blue Nectara needs to turn up that aggression and just call out shenanigans here from the side of Kiwasao. Kiwasao has been let get away with murder in this stock, and it's really showing. Although With the 1100 HP for Kiwasao and the 1900 there for the side of blue. Kiwasao's tier is gone, but he's not out of it yet. Continuing to get that poison build up. Double mash there, both sides so even. But of course the tier is still in play. Kiwasao, if he plays this right, will do his best. But both of them are now dead even now once again. As the poison, as the bolus. The whip cracks, the ply of the lash. As Kiwasao gets another hit, 17 HP. And he hit him with just the tip. G frickin' G. On the side of our Kiwasao. 2-0. Now a 3-0. In a sweep. A sweep. So it was... Now we're on the final round of the pools, folks. Blue Noctara in the heel. 3 for Kiwasao. That's Sasamoto versus Engi, who I am believing I'm pronouncing that name correctly. If I'm not, you're going to have to correct me, bestie. And Sasamoto. Cool. Neat. Clickety clack, click clack, click click. Then we wait for our players to get in. Oh me, oh my. Alright, folks. We are getting ready. Let's take a quick peek at the builds here once more. Engi on that arcane. Oh no, actually it's Arseways here. Let's fix that real quick. Alright, there we go. So now it's going to be Sasso on that 48th Faith versus the Haslow's Whip off Misery Cord from the side of Engi. The Boom Snake here on the side of Sasso. Thank you, Jack. I'm stealing that forever. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Alright. Ladies and gents, let's crack on. Let's get the show on the road. Beginning of the final round of the tourney. I'm good, Nori. I'm very, very good, Nori. The Bomba coming out, the Big Rock. As we see the Poison Mist continuing to build up, but that Whip is going to do some horrid work here. Into that nice punish. The Screams. It's actually a good punish now that I think about it. The woo. Sasso's taking some good damage. Good roll on the bleed proc though. Into a trade there. Hello Moto here continuing to get these buffs up. Getting a nice little bit of damage there. Sasso slowly getting chipped down. The poison. But the flail. My flail. Goes for that mash. Engi, of course, tanking that second hit there is going to be pretty huge. Sasso taking out more damage. And that's a first tie of the tourney, folks. Tied round. Reset. Ne point. Ne point. First reset of the tourney. Oh me, oh my. It should win by animation. Well, technically, I kind of do that. In that I basically say if it's within a second. If the fight is within a second, then it's a reset. Depends on the animation. That would also be very, very funny. Because people would swap to fire weapons to try and game it. Which would be fucking hysterical, but, you know. On risky trades. And also, chaps, it's only relevant for the host. Because I'm using a separate version of Den Maps. So, just keep that in mind. Alright, folks, we have both of our players in. Match reset, round 1. The chili pots. And it's getting the toxic miasma. Managing to get that roll catch on Sasso. Both of them on knowledge checks. Overextended into that CR1. Sasso possibly about one hit away from bleed, but he managed to get the bolus off. It's pretty huge. So that's CR1. Continuing to get that slow build up here. Sasso is getting chipped down, but Engi doesn't have that much difference. And that standing R1 there, continuing to get that bleed build up. As the poisonous mist continues. Almost getting that roll catch there with the standing R1 on the whip. Engi taking that a lot of damage there from that exchange. Goes for a dagger hit, but unfortunately not the play. Sasso managing to get that the recovery on the dagger, just not quite fast enough. But that's going to be the CR1 taking it. Sasso taking the first proper round. The reset round 1. 1-0 in the favor of Sasimoto. When the caster himself is being knowledge checked, you know there's something up. I am glad, though, that we're seeing some kind of unorthodox matchups here. Definitely does help me in case people do take weird shit into a bigger tourney. But either way, with both of our players in. There it is. Looking at this here, we're going to get that poison. Looking at that whip there, continuing to try and get that build up. Engi's actually doing the right thing here by kind of spamming it, because he's expecting Sasso to kind of move in. Sasso, of course, is now poisoning those whip hits, which is going to be pretty brutal. The whip going in there, trying just to catch Sasso. Initiating with those R2s here is actually the play, big time. Oh, but look at that CR1s. CL1, sorry. See that swap over. Sasso here actually doing pretty well. Engi is very, very low here. We're basically within tier skip range, I think. As we see the oil pot come out there. But Sasso overshooting just a smidge. That bolus being allowed to be used there is pretty huge. As we are going to see Sasso try and reset. Not getting that free aim well enough. Oh, but that's CR1 into the mash. Another CRL1. went for a jump R1 as opposed to a jump R2. That's going to be Sasso taking the second stock. Sasso guaranteed a place in the finals now. Which of course is going to be a first to 4. I forgot the fundamentals because of funny setup. I feel that, brother. You still have another stock. It's 2-0. NG. You're in again. Am I? Yeah, it's 2-0. No, you're okay, because we reset there on that first round, remember? Because they don't count. It's just a flat reset. It's not like a 1-1 or whatever. Reverse sweep incoming. Trust. Believe. He's starting to believe. Sasso practicing his aim. Very, very important. Alright. Cool beans. Both of our players in. Let's crack on now with match point for Sassamoto. Managing to get that oil, I believe. Not sure how long the oil actually lasts here. That is a smart play here from the side of Engi, who has taken a lot of damage here from that flail. Keeping that... Oh my god, that is damage. Sassamoto perfecting it. Getting the spacing down. Almost a tier skip. Almost. Sasso could slowly but surely be chipped down though. Bad bleed proc. And it could all be over. Sasso may want to play for trades here against the standing R1s. The R2s, however, will break him as we see some panic rolls coming out. And I feel that emotionally. Having to look for a little bit of poise chip here. The poise chip is gone. He can go in for those jump R1s now. Looking at that there, that is going to be a nice punish there on the flask. Keeping up that pressure. That's the bleed bolus. I don't know if Engi's going to be able to come back from this unless he's able to continue catching him. That's the tier gone. And that's going to be the oil. Into that trade. And that's all she wrote, folks. Elomoto taking the round in the trio sweep. Submit scores. Nice. Kiwasao versus A2 up next. Cool beans. Please leave the world, Sassamoto. $1,200 with crouch. I'd well believe it. Alright. RKR still alive or real? And Labaus. Labaus! Alright, let's take a quick peek at the builds once more. It's going to be Kiwasao rocking the whip dag with that 38 end, 56 dex versus A2 on the strength build. The sister A2, 44 end, 13 dexterity and 12 faith. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to crack on. Round 1 of this first to 3 series. And ladies and gents, on a 3, 2, 1, go! Amazing. Amazing. This here. A2 on the Gugs, going for a run R1 there. Tries to go for a CR1. It is not going to work out. Almost managing to get that anti-air there, but unfortunately Kiwasao is gone as the whip manages to get a nice tasty hit in. Run R1, unfortunately, just too far away. As the whip is just doing its disgusting work here as a standing R1. It's just going to be too slow here for A2 to get those hits in. 2700 versus 763. About, oh my god, the stamp sweep. And the R2 with that off dag here. A2's tier gone. Managing to get a good hit there. 1800 compared to 219. Managing to get that anti-air there, but the charged R2. And unfortunately the CR1 and the Hand of Melania. Unfork bestie. That is going to be Kiwasao taking the first round. Not sure why 12 faith. I'll have to ask her. It's probably one of the setups. A2 does on her strength build. Every time that a whip is shown and enlarging, enlarge the great derogative adjective to describe. Okay, dude. I'll try to be nice next time. Alright, we have both of our players in. A2 swapping over onto that Black Knights Twin Blade. Both of our players in. Round 2, Kiwasao up 1. Our first of 3 series. The Glugs are coming out, and I can't say I blame them. Getting that little bit of grease up. Oh, but the whip. Kiwasao's just kind of going to stand there. Oh, and the mash is going to be punished here. But the spin to win catching at the very end there. Once more. And the trade to end all trades as the whip comes through. Both of them mashing. Oh my god. Oh, but A2 over enthusiastically bashing the R1 button against her forehead. Not quite able to get the W as Kiwasao takes the stock. 2-0. The Masher Queen herself laid low by the other Masher. L2 versus R1, a battle as old as time. As now we have both of our players in. Ladies and gents, round 3. Match point for Kiwasao. Let's go. As we are going to see now A2 and Kiwasao go for their respective buffs. The rush in right off the back in there. Good patience here coming out on the side of Kiwasao as the whip. We see the spin slash coming out now once more. A2 taking more damage. Kiwasao actually taking a healthy chunk of damage as that run R2 comes out. Oh, but the whip! The end of special. Jump R2 comes out there into that mash there up close. Does A2 have a tier skip option? The answer was no. Not this time. Maybe next. GG's though. No? Not bothering? Understandable. 0. Fair enough. Kiwasao takes the W. Three. No, 0, 3. Alright, that is not the button that I wanted, but there we go, that works. Alright, now it is going to be myself versus Blue Noctara, and I think this is a fight over who gets into... No, I think... I'm not actually sure here. Let's go for it again, either way. We'll see what the score lies at the end of all of this. Because I have to do a refresh. This might actually be the point to see who gets into finals. Because as of right now, Sasimoto's 15. I have 11. Kiwasao 9. Blue Noctara 6. No, hang on a second. Why is it working like that? So it's Sasimoto, myself, Kiwasao, NG, Blue Noctara, and then A2. That's the current list so far. I forgot to pick points determining the match and the challenge. Again, GG's end of the best host, for real, on God. Alright, there we go. Let me get all of this set up. No. We break tradition. Blue will be blue, and I will be red, the bad red man. Alright. Cool, so I need to change that. Red Noctara. Line strong. There we go. Host system now are all turned off. Turn off CE. There we go. Alright. Bad red man, let's go. All my buttons work? Cool, we're good. Alright, let me just teleport then to make sure that everything is set and sorted. We should be good now. Once I teleport, that usually solves the issue. Enjoyed the fights. Thanks, A2. It's always a fucking pleasure having you in, love. Always a pleasure. You're one of the regulars. It's always nice to have you about. Alright, and GG's for earlier. Alright. Let's get it on. Hull Axe versus Piss. Not quite the classic matchup. Classic is, of course... Wait, hang on a second. Yeah, I am. I'm fine. Cool. Cool. No way that didn't backstab. I'm annoyed that that didn't backstab. Yeah, I'm good. 94 HP, I'll take it. I'll take it. Thought he was going to go for another R1 there. $101 damage there. I'm getting chipped down slowly but surely here. Red feather. I have to be a little bit more careful. Gonna try and play for that. No way. Okay. GG's. Alex versus Piss. A matchup as old as time. Alright, GG's, Blue. Okie dokie. Yeah, I got hit there. There was a couple of times where the axe got the anti-air. And that just completely threw me off for the rest of it. Also, someone in YouTube chat commented ages ago and I just completely missed it. I am so sorry, lads. My Twitch is being very funky right now. Chewy, hello. I'm so sorry, bestie. So very sorry. Yeah, my overlay is just a little bit scuffed on whew. That should have hit me by rights. Okay, we got out of there. That's okay. Into that, I'm just going to eat all of that for a laugh. Mash not. I know. Right, at least my tear is gone. Oh. That was all my stand bar. We should be in... we have the life lead now again, so I'm happy. I just need to play this carefully. Whew. GG's. 2-0. Yeah, I just needed to reorient myself. I don't know why I'm... My natural state is MASH. There was an old 3-player was asked about my play when I had started playing all those years ago. And he said, Jesus, he's an awful mashy fucker, isn't he? And my natural state is weirdly enough mash. If in doubt, if I'm up against a wall and I'm getting vortexed and frustrated, I'm just going to fucking bash that R1 button up against my forehead until it makes an indent. That's literally what happens. It's pretty fucking funny. And it's predictable as well. Alright, we didn't get hit there. I'm pretty happy. That was one of the few things that had recovery there. Missed the opportunity. No. Okay, whatever. I could have maybe spaced that. That would have been risky, though. Reset into a neutral there. Get a little bit of HP back. Rolled a little bit too early there. He could have gone for a backswing there. I don't know why he didn't. No back swing. Bang swing. Right, that's tier gone. We're about even now, I think, with... I think we're about even. Jesus, with carrions that would have backswung and it would have been epic. Oh. And there we go. GG's, Blue. Well, GG's, Blue. Blue Noctara. Good fights. 0, 2, 3. Your broadswords are short. Alright. What's the final score then, points-wise? So, on the pools, it's going to be Sasimoto 15, myself 14. No, it's going to be Kiwasai with 9, Engi with 7, Blue Noctara with 6, and A2 single point. So, Sasso, you ready for the finals? Because if you need a moment, I'm more than happy to wait. Because the finals are now locked in. Yes, Sasso. Alright. Hello, Sasso. Hello, Moto. But if you do need a moment or anything like that, just let me know. But I think we're going to be good. Alright, so it's going to be finals. Let me just change all of the things that I need to change. Finals. And it's a first to 4 to finish us out. Thanks, Nori. I appreciate it, bestie. I should be doing better into these. I don't know why I'm having such a mental block into them. It's kind of weird, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's very, very strange. I think it literally boils down to it being a matchup thing. I'm just not used to them. Here, let's change that to 0. Control S. We're good. Fret not, we may relate. Yeah, I know, but still. Get a little bit of an extra hit there. Whoa, that's low recovery. Alright, that's interesting. Cool, get that punish in. Cool. That is very fucking low recovery. What the fuck? That is insanely low. For what that is, that's insane. Catch him there with that. There we go. Is it worth... I thought I'd be able to get an early hit there. Try to get a wall bounce. GG Sasso. Is it worth... I'm not sure if it's worth locking. Which one is worth locking? Because I'm not really getting good utility out of the bull goats there. I think I can tank the second one, but I don't think I can tank a full hit from the other one. I'm just not sure. It's kind of interesting. I think I have this thing understood. I think we'll see as the set develops. Is 94 to tank? Okay. Two-hand R1, but that's only the two-hand R1 though. I don't know if it's actually worth. And I'm not sure if I even want to face tank. We'll see without. We'll see if it becomes relevant, I guess. We'll figure it out, boys. We'll figure it out. Mr. Roll. Alright, we get a little bit of HP back for our mistakes. Ah. Okay. Another little bit of HPs. Got a little bit of a chip down on that. No, nice. We got a half hit out of that. That's kind of interesting. That attack, it's the recovery that's fucking me over. I actually can't believe that that thing has actual recovery. Or the lack of recovery, I mean. That's the funniest part. He's going to set up now for JL1. Guarantee. Although we hit him with the panic roll. Fair enough. I could have spaced that out, but there's not much point. I'm actually... Because I can't whiff punish it at all... Oh, you fuck! Oh, you fuck! That's not fair. The reactor. Nice, we got the punish. Not worth the trade. GG Sasso. Two. Yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden you find your machine like uncanny. It's a very interesting setup. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I've seen Painted play with the two-handed version, and it took me a little bit to figure that out. And now the PS version is kind of strange. You good? We're good. No. Almost spaced it. Get a half hit there. Backswing. Yeah, that'll do it. I ran out of stam, and now I am incapable of rolling. Rar. Too late. No. And he walks into it because it's Sasimoto. GG's. That mass fast AF. Yeah, it's really good, Duggan. I'm just kind of shocked that it's as fast as it is. That's the part that has me confused. Because, like, under normal circumstances, stuff that's off meta, this might actually push Flails into B tier. The fact that that thing has so low recovery. Maybe. I don't know yet. I'd have to see someone a little bit closer to my skill level use it. Because Sasso is very, very good. There's a reason why I'm having so much trouble here. Alright, Sasimoto. It's time. It's time for the grand finale. Piss, my beloved. True. Did I swap tallies? I did. Yeah, we're good. Backswing? No, we just get a ghost hit on that. Backswing. Thought he'd go for another swing there. There we go. We set ourselves up now. Panic roller. He walks into it. Was expecting another swing. Ooh. Those fake outs you do with that is really fucking good, by the way, Sasso. The mash. Oh. There, we got this. We got the timing right on that. There, I'm gonna do it. Can he red feather me? If he goes full rack set, he might be able to one-shot me here. If he goes full rack. Go full rack, Sasso. I'll give you a moment. If he even has it. He might be able to one-shot me here with the fully charged. No. GG, Sasso. GG's. No, that was not what I meant to do. Oopsie daisy. GG's, friend. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Broad's OP. Flail still D tier. And I now have to, in a very gingerly way, say that I just won both fight nights. I'm not rigging these. I didn't pay Sasso. That was PS Flail. Come on, yeah. No, the matchup difference is pretty substantial there, and Sasso did an absolutely fucking excellent job of showcasing it. It's PS Flails. Come on, at least give it C. I think I did put them in. They're like the only Flails are like the only thing in C tier, next to Great Axes. Those are the two setups that I put in, basically unusable in the entire game right now. Everything else is like, you could probably show up to bracket and do okay with it. I actually think that those setups are doing pretty much the best. So true, MFA. But yeah, thanks a million everyone for showing up. GG's. To Sasimoto, Blue Noctara, Kiwasao, Ingi, and A2. I hope I didn't forget anyone. That would be embarrassing. Oh, y'all are amazing. I hope you all enjoyed the little tournament we had today. We'll be doing these every week. But yeah, thank you all so much. And forget you not. No, it was good fun. I got more points and still lose on Fork. Well, technically speaking, you'll be forever remembered as winning the pools on the challenge, because I don't know how to set it up properly on the challenge to make it that the finals actually count for something without confusing the player base. But yeah, the final score of the pools was Sasimoto with 15 points. That ended the line shitter with 14. 9 for Kiwasao. 6 for Blue Noctara. 7 for Engi Flame. And 8-2 with a singular point. 2 of his own tourneys in a row. Scam game. Actually a scam. I paid Sasimoto before. Alright, folks. I'm going to go shower, eat, make myself pretty for the world. I love and appreciate you all. We're going to find someplace cozy to send you all to. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, there you go. Let's have a look. Following. Who am I following that I don't find insufferable? Here, I've returned the favour to Puppery. Why not? Take care, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye.